Fresh eggs preserved in a jar last up to 2 years. I bought eggs from the farmer. It is important that they are not bought in a store. We need unwashed eggs. If the egg is dirty, clean it with a brush. Write me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. Clean them like this, never wash them with water. A little dirt will not compromise the recipe. I put the eggs in the jar. Be careful, they must not break. I strained a jar of fresh eggs, now I need a topping. I bought slaked lime. You can also use slaked lime powder. I will mix 2 tablespoons of slaked lime in 700 milliliters of water. Our ancestors whitewashed rooms with slaked lime. Lime disinfects walls. Slaked lime is used in fruit growing. Protect the tree trunk. It is also used in the food industry. Now I will pour the solution into the jar to cover the eggs. The quenched wort will form a protective membrane around the eggs, thus protecting them from bacteria. Store the jar in a dark and cool place until use. They can stay fresh for up to 2 years. This is what the jar looks like when the lime has set. If you like the recipe, leave me a heart in the comment and like. Thank you, dear friends. I will cut the pork shoulder into smaller pieces. Write me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. I need clean and wash jars. I put onions in jars. I add a clove of garlic. I add meat. Carrot. Green beans. And at the end, I add potatoes. I add a teaspoon of salt to each jar. I add a tablespoon of vinegar 9%. Botulism does not develop in an acidic environment. Salt and vinegar should not be left out. I add a teaspoon of ground red pepper. Pepper. I pour water into each jar to cover the ingredients. I'll wipe the top of the jar. I close the jars with clean and new lids. I need a deeper pan. I put a cloth on the bottom of the pot. I put the jars in the pot. I pour water into the pot up to the height of the lid. I put the pan on the stove. From the moment the water boils, I will cook for 3 hours. If the water evaporates, add hot water. After 3 hours of cooking, I will leave the jars to gradually cool in the water. When the jars have cooled, the center part of the lid must sink. Before use, heat the dish for 10 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. This is a safety measure because botulism poison is thermally unstable. Store in a dark place until use. If you like the video, leave me a heart in the comment and a like. Thank you, dear friends. Canning beans in jars lasts longer than 20 years. Here I have variegated beans. You can can any other type of beans. Before you put the beans in the jars, inspect the beans and remove any rotten beans. I've already done it and will continue with the recipe. I put the beans in clean and completely dry jars. Write me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. Repeat the process for each jar. I put the filled jars on the oven tray. I will also put lids on the jars to be sterilized. I will take them out after 10 minutes. I put the jars in a cold oven. Now I turn on the oven at 100 degrees Celsius. I keep the jars with beans in the oven for 90 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. Don't forget to remove the lids after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes at 100 Celsius, the lids are sterilized. I leave the jars in the oven for another 80 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. After 90 minutes, I take the jars out of the oven one by one. When I have taken out one jar, I leave the others in the oven at 100 degrees Celsius. The oven is on. Wipe the top of the jar and close with a lid. Use protective gloves. We do everything while it's hot. Now I take out the second jar. The oven is on all the time. Repeat the process until there are jars. When the jars cool, the center part of the lid must sink in. That's how you'll know it's all good. When the jars have cooled, store them in a dark place. Beans in a jar last for years. If you like the recipe, leave me a heart in the comments and a like. Thank you, dear friends.